What's up, guys, and welcome to my first ever unboxing. As you can probably tell, this is the GTX 1070. It is not the greatest card on the market, but definitely the best one I've ever owned. Pre-overclocked, GDDR5, 8 gigs. It's a beast right out of the box. Now this is the one from ASUS. It's not the EVGA name brand one, but it is still a GTX 1070 and it's still a great card. I'm excited to open it. So without further ado, I'm going to cut right into it. Now the things that I've heard about this card and the things it can do, not only is it VR ready, but it also comes out right out the box with Ansel technology, which means that I can take in-game screenshots and actually render them with a few effects, but that's not what I care about, not the effects. But I can take them from any angle in-game. I don't know if this applies to every game, but I'm going to assume so. And just basically render it, you know, however I want to, 3D. I can even up the resolution to just mind-blowing higher than an iPhone can achieve. I'll tell you that. The way I heard it was about as much as more than 100 iPhones, but anyway. This is what the boxing looks like on the inside, of course. Standard styrofoam filler. Just the way they always shoot graphics cards. Now, before I get the card out, I'll show you the outside box. As I mentioned, pre-overclocked, 8 gig GDDR5, GTX 1070 VR ready. This thing's just a monster. Looking at it, you can just tell it's a great card. Now, finally, getting the thing out. Maybe. That is a gamer's wet dream. Except it's not wet. I wish I hope not. Jesus Christ, please don't let it be wet. Getting away from that while it's still wrapped. ASUS sent me an actually pretty nice box, honestly. I might have to buy the box one day. The box is pretty nice. That's crazy. Taking all the padding out and get your nice little ASUS thing. Now that you've got your gears, time to play, yada yada yada. It's explaining how to register it. You can get World of Warships, Action Station. I don't know. I'm already bored with that, but that's pretty cool. This is your registration code. There's of course CD included with your manual, of course. It's funny to even see paper manuals anymore, but it's a thing. Now, getting back to the card. I haven't unwrapped it just yet. I'm going to go ahead and do that now. Before I touch it, I'm going to go ahead and unstatic myself and see I don't cause any damage to it, because you never know with technology these days. Of course, when I have no big currents going through you, make sure you're grounded. If not grounded, at least know that you're not with anything current. Obviously, when dealing with PC technology, don't have anything next to your bed or any cloth-like material that's absorbent like a bed. Just don't. Obviously create a huge current and potentially permanently ruin your system. And you just don't want to do that. Oh, getting this monster out of the bag. Oh man, this is such a good card. Look at that. And the white plastic looks even sexier in person, I promise. The thing is sweet. Look at these fans. Oh man. Of course, you got your circuit board on the back. I wish this was plated, but that's alright. I can still live with it. Only thing you're going to see is that anyway. Of course. Now, I went with the ASUS cards. Not because I have a preference for ASUS, because to be honest, all the brands are pretty great these days. But I went with the ASSASS cards because I know how they are, and I know what they were pushing for their 1070s. Being VR ready, it has 2 HDMI ports instead of 3 display ports and 1 HDMI. And for me, that is a huge deal, because that means if I needed to, I can run a VR headset here and a monitor here, instead of having to find 2 4K monitors that would run DisplayPort and then doing VR. Because as much as 4K would be cool, it's kind of expensive. And honestly, I'm not that much of a carer to really, care. This card, just looking at it, makes me want to stop breathing and die already. It's so nice. Oh man. Obviously PCIe. It's been a long time since I had a graphics card that's not PCIe. But yeah, the card is just, it's honestly breathtaking. Just looking at it. Coming back over here. The thing is just, oh man, take it in. Thank you ASSASS for making such a nice card. Oh my. That is one of a kind. Bringing it back around again, talking about the ports. As I had mentioned, it's got 2 HDMI, 2 display ports, and 1 DVI on top. To be honest with how my monitor setup is, this is again the reason why I really wanted this card. I use 1 DVI port for a monitor right now and 1 HDMI port. So if I would have had a card with just 1 display port, or sorry, not display port, 1 DVI port and 1 HDMI port, and then the rest were display port, I would have not been able to eventually get VR because VR uses an HDMI. That I would have had to plug one of my monitors into my internal graphics processor with my my processor, and that's just, you don't want to do that. So this worked out really well. This is again the reason why I really wanted the ASSASS brand GTX cards, because they have 2 HDMIs and 2 display ports instead of 1 HDMI and 3 display ports. But yeah, this card is amazing, guys. I really wish y'all could see it in person. It's honestly mind-blowing. Sorry, this video isn't, again, my normal gameplay, funny ha 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 moment. This is just me being awestruck by this card, guys. Wow, holy crap, I still can't believe it's here. But if you guys have any questions for me on this card, or any ideas, any cool things that I may not know about it, definitely leave them in the comments box below. But other than that, I will see all you guys in the next video. Ah! Ta-da!
What we need for making what? Oh shit, what is that?
Did you piss
Is that a
something
fucking
off?
T-Rex? Nigga, that is a fucking T-Rex.
He seems to be a bit angry. Did you hit him?
No.
You dead. You real dead. Oh, nope. He's just pissed off at that tree.